Why do I take spirituality and talk about spiritual attacks? Honestly, it's because I've been attacked spiritually from a sibling, people I don't know, and ex coworkers. Now, the things that I experienced, I wouldn't wish on my worst enemy, to be honest. With my sibling, it was for years, and probably with people I don't know mixed in. It's probably people she knows. With my ex coworkers, it was the last couple of months. And mind you, I was nice to these people and showed my loyalty when, things got a little, things were done to them in particular that was wrong at the job. And I made a decision not to be at that job anymore because of how they treated one of the coworkers. And I just felt like, when I talk about spiritual attacks and spiritual warfare, this is coming from somebody that actually went through it. See, for some people, when you watch videos, some people say, oh, just ignore it. That's fine. Yes, ignore it because you will if you are protected, you will be protected. But for some of us, we have to go through certain things so we can learn more about ourselves, right? And I take spirituality serious because of that. And spirituality is a word, right? But it's a combination of different type of energies, different type of practices, different type of beliefs. But I've always been a person to believe in, I wouldn't say everything, but I feel like there's knowledge in a lot of stuff, and you, based on your soul and inner knowing, you go towards what you think will work for this particular situation, this particular attack, this particular energy. And that's why I take it serious and that's why I talk about it, so that the few, and yes, the few that not only experiences it but knows that they're experiencing it, I want to let you know that you're not the only one. And I know what you're going through. I know that it's frustrating and the only thing you want to do is be a better person, but yet that seems to be a problem for people who need to learn how to love themselves. And unfortunately, your job isn't to make people love themselves. Your job is to remember why you love yourself and keep growing on that. And then obviously any other missions and anything else that you're here to do. You know, of course you feel at in the beginning of a lot of it, when I found out, like I actually found out who it was months ago. So even with the sibling, I found out months ago it was her, but realized she was doing stuff for years. And it made me just sit back and think to myself, like, wow. And I received confirmation. This is not something, I don't know this information just off the whim, not watching tarot videos. I literally know this because I've seen it. I have confirmation. Okay? And the sad thing is, the way society is built, when people go through stuff like this, it gets brushed off and people are put into the category of crazy or whatever other words are used, because majority of people don't go through this. And if they do go through it, they're not aware of it. And you have to have the strength internally to know that, yes, I've experienced what I've experienced, but what was the positives of the experience? Because I'm not going to lie. At one point, I did not see any positive. I was so pissed off because I was just like, essentially, why are you fucking with me? To my knowledge, I did nothing to you. And keyword, the key words is to my knowledge. I've been genuine. I've motivated people, the same people that I know, the people I don't know, but the people that I specifically know, I've motivated them. I've spoke life into them. I gave them business ideas. I'm running through information to help them succeed in life and having conversations that I like to have, which is make money, take action conversations. And so when people do certain actions that go against the intentions you set forth, you're confused. But now I'm in a space where I'm not confused. I don't even care why they do what they do anymore. Because at the end of the day, I'm not in control of your actions. So you continue to do what you do, and I'm going to continue to be me. I don't practice magic or black magic in that particular aspect. I'm not, I'm a energy girl, period. I like to work with my energy. And that could be why you might have these as vampiric energies. They like your energy and they want it. They're like devourers. And if you know what I'm talking about based on that particular book, Melanated People, then you know. They could be that type of energy. I'm not trying to analyze it anymore. I'm not trying to break it down as to who you are. I just know what I know and I know what I've experienced. And to anybody that's going through this or have gone through this, and really specifically people have gone through this, like it's easier said than done when you say stay strong, but that's really the only thing you can do, right? Finding inner peace is very important, and trusting spirit, which can be one of the hardest, especially when you're still growing spiritually, when you're still in that caterpillar phase. If I'll be honest, a lot of people do attack in the caterpillar phase of a person's growth. Shout out to Shavi Zane because she gave the perfect analogy when she did one of her videos talking about that, how people like to attack you in your caterpillar phase. But in reality, you're in that cocoon a little bit longer and you're getting stronger, right? And I know some of you guys, to whomever listens to this, whenever you listen to this, you've gotten stronger and you know damn well the things you've experienced from an attack perspective. Because whether the attacks affected you or not, you knew they were going on. That's the difference, right? You gotten stronger and you wouldn't wish it on your worst enemy. And maybe some of you do, and that's fine. But some people wouldn't have survived some of the stuff I've been through. They would have been killed themselves. And I'm just being honest. Like, for real, for real. So look at that as a positive. I look at that as a positive, and you just move forward and I would say let bygones be bygones, but just keep moving forward. Let people do what they do, and you keep pushing because every attack didn't affect me. I just knew about them. I knew who was doing it. Even if I didn't know you, I've seen you. Ashe, keep positive and recognize your negative so you can transmute it, and have a good day.